The world's complicated, and I mean that generally. I mean, generally as in pretty much all of it, but also generally as in not just right now, in COVID-19 times. Proof of this is available wherever you look. You don't even need to look anywhere. You can just reflect on things internally. With any honesty, all of us can probably point to inner anxieties arisen from a frustration at why can't things just be easier. This poses a real problem for us humans. We like simplicity. And when times are particularly complicated, we dig our heels into that desire. We try to find simple explanations for complex problems. The more complicated the problem, the more anxiety in us. Therefore, the more we try and diagnose the complication with simplification. Just look at the proliferation of fake news around COVID-19. There's a lot more of it around because fraudsters know that in these times people look for simple explanations. COVID-19? Yeah, that'll be because of 5G. The cure's garlic, obviously. Just drink a lot of water. It'll wash down the virus so it doesn't stick in your throat. Duh. This mistaken step of clutching for simplicity in times of complexity is especially dangerous in the field of strategic decision making. Instead of understanding the complexity and appreciating the need for nuance, decision makers often believe the best thing for a crisis is strength. Look at Churchill, people cry out. Sure, sometimes this is needed, like when fighting Nazis, but it would be wrong to assume one style of leadership for all occasions. Strength implicitly means clarity, clear decision making. But this doesn't mean nuanced decision making is weak. In times like these, especially complicated times, the crucial underpinning factor of good decision making is awareness. This means really getting to grips with your context, looking at the situation from different perspectives, and understanding how those perspectives come together to form a holistic picture of the matter at hand. From this point, we can look to what we can do, and often a complex problem requires a nuanced solution. Regarding lockdowns, yes, we need to be guided by the science, but we also shouldn't see the problem purely through the prism of statistics and spreadsheets. We need perspective, one that recognizes that there are many different angles to this crisis. The media has an agenda to sell a narrative that attracts ears and eyeballs, and even the most robust science is not immune to misinterpretation when crammed into a headline. Governing people is messier than the controlled conditions of a laboratory. Great decision-making, great leadership entertains multiple perspectives. So, before you lash out at people wanting the lockdown to end, or those that want it to continue, let's reflect on the nuance of it all and recognize that it's a complicated picture and only level heads will prevail.